this year's annual publication. Every year we find really great joy in finding those little bits of information that we think leaders in organizations need for their work in thinking about the future. My name is Doris Viljoen, and I was the editor of this publication. As with all of our other publications, we sorted it into our 6 topics: the new world of business, and in there I suggest that you look at the beautiful article that the industrial engineers compiled for us about the next industries that we can think developing in South Africa. In social capital, we focused on migration, and Professor Brian Ganson wrote a very interesting article there about those things that we sort of assume could be the causes and that we just might be wrong. Very interesting stuff in there as well. In sustainability, what I'm trying to do now is to sort of give you in each of the topics just one little highlight, although there's a lot. In sustainability, the National Biodiversity Assessment recently was released for South Africa. It's a huge, comprehensive document. What we did was to go through it on your behalf and took out the meaningful bits for you. In security, you would find a topic that sometimes we would not think of as something that would live in security. This time, we looked at the risk of our increasing debts in South Africa and whether that could be a significant risk for South Africa going forward. Interesting articles by Professor Andre Roux and the Chief Economist Hugo Pinaar from the Bureau for Economic Research. He did a really good piece there. For technology, there is a video that you have to watch. If you do nothing else, at least do that, because we have to get our words right. And Martin Butler helps us with those correct technical terminology that we sometimes just use in a very confusing manner. And then in the art and science of decision making, we have read a book on your behalf and gave you small little bits of it, nice quotes, so that you don't have to read the whole book. But anyway, put it on your list and buy it and read it anyway. The book's name is See Sooner, Act Faster. And if you are the one that have to practice foresight in your organization, you have to read that book. And then we also have a video in that topic from the chairman of the Association of Professional Futurists, Dr. Jay Gary, with a nice message to foresight practitioners in South Africa, people leading organizations. The topic of his video was foresight is a team sport. Now, I've just touched on a few highlights. In every topic that we have, you will find 2 articles that you can read, but knowing that you might have to sit in a bit of traffic now and then, we also made you some audio recordings that you can download and listen to of those articles. We have videos that you can watch, and then we have compiled for each topic a significant number of slides with all the relevant and now stats. And we don't just give you the slide and a bit of information about it, we also give it to you in PowerPoint format so that you can actually download it and pull it into your presentation when you have to do thinking with your teams. And with that, I want to say, I hope you enjoy the information. We would like to hear from you, and we hope that this helps you in your job as a leader, where you have to do what leaders do, sense what is going on, make sense. We hope that this helps you to make sense of a few things, and then go and make the change that is necessary. Thank you.